If you take a look at our lovely planet, I guess we humans are the smartest creatures here. We went from cages to skyscrapers and have built incredible civilization. Most of our progress happened in the last few hundred years. Until recently, life pretty much sucked for most of us. But despite this incredible progress, there are a lot of things we do that we should not because it's absolutely stupid. I mean, we go through 15 years of education but still end up doing dumb things, which raises the question, what the heck did they teach us in school and college? I mean, one of the dumbest things we do is we care too much about what people think about us. You want to do something, but before doing that, you start worrying what people might think about you if you do that. As a result of that, instead of enjoying the freedom you have, you start living in this prison of perceptions, trying to live up to people's expectations. I remember when I was in school, I've been this introvert who would never open his mouth, even though when I had no idea what the heck the teacher was talking about. Of course I could stand up there or raise my hand and ask what I didn't understand, but I felt so embarrassed to do that. I'm not really sure why, but when I looked around and realized that everyone is listening quietly with such smart faces, I thought I'm the only one who has no idea what the heck is going on, so I was afraid to look dumb. Just think about it, if I would stand up and ask, everyone will think that I'm stupid, so I better keep quiet. But over time I was tired figuring out everything on my own, so I decided this is the time. If something isn't clear to me, I would stand up there and ask my teacher to explain it to me again. Unfortunately, the next day I found myself in that situation, and it was the time to stand up and ask. I look at my friends, then I look at my classmates, and then at my teacher, and I would get even more worried. Surprisingly, I defeated my fear and stood up with courage as if I am going to a war. Suddenly, everyone turned around and looked at me as if I am some kind of a stranger. I got even more stressful. I tried not to think about that and said with a low tone of voice, "Miss, can you please explain that again?" I didn't really get the first part. She replied, "Sure," and she actually explained it again. I sat back in my place and I was worried that everyone will make fun of me after the class. But what ended up happening is that no one even remembered that I said something in the class and life was as usual. And I was like, is that what I was worried about all this time? A lot of times we lie about our occupation, hide some of our habits, or do not live the way we want because we're afraid of people's judgment, as if we are obligated to live up to their expectations. That damages our self-esteem, crushes our confidence, and forces us to constantly worry. Understand that people in general do not really give a damn about you. Everyone is busy with his life. But if you are really worried that people will make fun of you, I have a perfect solution for you which I will talk in another video, so make sure to subscribe. And keep in mind that everyone has a different opinion, you cannot possibly please everyone. That's why what matters at the end of the day, if you are living up to your own standards. Be clear about what you think is right and what you should avoid. As long as you are not doing anything wrong, there is nothing to be worried about. Don't be afraid to look dumb, because being afraid to look dumb is actually much more stupid. Just a disclaimer, the message is not to suddenly turn into an asshole and do every stupid thing that comes into your mind. In fact, people's opinion matter to a certain extent in order to get the feedback, because you do not always see your own mistakes. But the point is to live your life the way you deserve it and not be locked in your own worries. And now it's your turn. What do you think? How important is people's opinion to you? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, hit the like button if you have enjoyed this video. And if you don't want to miss the next video, then hit the subscribe button and the bell besides it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.